Here we go again. Another fire. This time a large blaze at a mulch yard in Camden County. Dozens of homeowners asked to evacuate as officials say the fire could burn.
What's up,
for several
folks?
days.
There's a very good possibility we're on the app right now. I shouldn't poo-poo the app because it is a lot of
What's
fun.
next? How the conclave will work.
Yes,
But-
unfortunately, we don't know.
We got to figure out a way to promote it better.
And the White House goes Eagles green. The Super Bowl champs are heading to D.C. this afternoon. It comes after they selected 10 new players for the draft. 2 of them right from South Jersey. We'll break down the new players, so to speak. Stand by.
It's straight up 7 o'clock. I believe I've activated, I think it's working now, the app. If you want to watch behind the scenes here, the app is up and running now. So when you go to the app.
Right over to the side.
Well, right here, yeah. And so you'll be able to see the show Good Day Philadelphia on one side of the screen, and then us being stupid, goofy.
Typical.
On the other box, but only on the app. So scan that QR code and get the app. It is 7:01, 76 trombones.
Yeah, so we're going to probably get a high of 76 degrees. Looking forward to that. It's not bad outside right now. You might just need a sweater, especially if you're in the burbs, but the sun is getting higher in the sky. The official sunrise time was 6:05, so loving these longer
by the way,
daylight hours.
I can't see what your comments are
10 out of 10 today.
on this particular
This is a nice way
app.
to spend a Monday. I mean, it's
We're going to try to get that fixed. I don't know how. But you can contact us with questions or concerns on Twitter, or whatever they call it.
And the sweatshirt, just in case you need it this morning, but you will only need it this morning.
My handle is Mike Fox29.
That's the food of the day.
And she
70s
is
and sunny later on.
Alex Holley, Fox 29.
Alex.
Crafting something for later.
Alex Holley, Fox 29. Oh, you did. Alex Holley, Fox
Yesterday in
29.
Philadelphia, it was pretty nice.
You're so
72
very
degrees,
formal. I just did
a little
Mike.
breezy side, but nobody was complaining, really. We were above average by a couple of degrees. I think we'll go
You
even
okay?
higher today. At least 75 degrees, and that will
Sure,
happen by
everything's fine.
4 p.m. Enjoy your blueberry pie, Bob Kelly. You can get one of those handheld ones, the tasty cake ones. Aren't they good?
I was just going to say, I'm going to have to set up the tasty cake one.
Yeah.
Not that nice homemade fresh one you got right there. Good morning, everybody. TikTok, 7 o'clock. How about some Sunday?
Somebody asked why I was so dressed up today.
Why are you?
I'm not.
He's going to the White House later.
Yeah, I'll be at the White House.
Eastbound, 4 cars involved in
So I responded by saying I have a job interview.
People believe it?
Yeah. It was morning. Well, good luck. Good luck with the interview. I'm just kidding.
Another accident here. This is southbound lanes of Blue Route 1.
We're not supposed to want you to leave. We don't want you to leave.
Southbound down toward the airport. Philly International, about 4 delays. But the Market Frankfurt line running with delays this morning.
There's another guy. He's all dressed up. He's going on a job interview too. Oh, maybe I should line up some kind of job interview. All right, thank you. We do have this breaking news. Sky Fox is live. This looks like it's a double shooting in North Philadelphia. The one person is dead. This is the 2100 block of West Cambria Street. Police were called there about 25 minutes ago. We are told a woman was shot and killed by a man inside of one of those homes there. And then the man shot himself. Trouble is, he didn't die. He's in critical condition at Temple University Hospital. Again, all this happening in the last 20 minutes or so. It looked like it was going to be a murder-suicide, but now just a murder. All right, let's go back and check on this. It seems like it's basically over. Camden County, that mulch fire that got pretty big overnight, broke out in Waterford Township. This is a big piece of ground. It's covered with mulch. And this is just a few minutes ago when Sky Fox was up. Still smoldering. Greg has been sent out to that location. Folks are back in their homes, right?
This was only a voluntary evacuation, but as you can see, where we're located is a little bit different. We are on the other side of Jackson Road, where you see the intersection of Kettle Run Road. And actually, when you look at it, you can see that there are police here detouring people. You can see off in the distance there is a fire truck that's there, and there's also a creek or a body of water that's over there. So, you know, they might be utilizing some of that water to be able to contain this fire. Now, over to the left-hand side, you can start to see that it is a lot smokier in this area. You can definitely smell at this location immediately when we drove up here. You can smell that smell coming from the smoke there.
Gross.
And from that fire. Now, fire officials say on Sunday at around 4 p.m. there was
That would be
also fire
yesterday.
at a mulch yard on Jackson Road in Waterford Township. More than 100 area firefighters came to help contain the blaze. No homes were damaged by the fire, but due to the close proximity, dangerous dry conditions, and speed that it was spreading, authorities issued a voluntary evacuation for as many as 50 homes in the area.
It's a large area. Most of it was burned at this point. When we got there, we had vehicles and some boats and stuff like that on fire on the edge of the property. We were pushing towards some residences in a large field, which will drive. We were concerned about going to the residential area and burning some houses. At that time, we voluntarily evacuated several streets around the area. We were able to contain that and keep it inside the location at this point. We do have a large pile of wood burning at this time. We believe will burn for probably several days.
Isn't that what I said?
Now, officials say at this point in time, there's no necessary,
exactly what
no
you said.
reason for residents to be concerned
So
in
it's
this area
really
because they say they have it pretty much contained. There's actually an elementary school that's literally down the road here, and we saw the school buses operating, so it's not impacting that as well, which officials said that it wouldn't be doing that. And at this point in time, they're just trying to work to determine the cause and continuing to monitor this because, as you heard the officials say, this is going to be burning for probably a few days, but it is contained.
Yeah, I wonder why it's so troublesome. I mean, why it just will not go out. Probably has the consistency of the mulch. Chemicals maybe in the mulch. I don't know. Firefighters, help me out!
Yeah, bam.
7:07.
In Ocean County, crews are still working to contain the Jones Road wildfire burning across Ocean and Lacey Township. It's been burning since Tuesday. The New Jersey Forest Fire Service says it is now 65% contained, and 15,300 acres have been burned so far.
Uh-huh.
Police have charged 19-year-old Joseph Kling with arson. Investigators determined he started a bonfire that caused the massive blaze. Kling is still being held in the Ocean County Jail. He'll be in court tomorrow for a detention hearing.
I sure like to hear that. It'll all come out in court, but why he started a bonfire. And to find out, he didn't intentionally, I don't believe, wanted to cause this much damage.
I hope not.
But you got to put out a fire if you start a bonfire, especially. Well, the Eagles are expected to visit the White House this afternoon following their big Super Bowl win. Here's some over the years. Now, who started this? President Carter in the...
Well, no, it's been since like the 1800s. But when it comes to football and the Super Bowl win, the first Super Bowl team to go to the White House, Super Bowl winning team, were the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yep, and they shared it with the Pittsburgh Pirates, and they met with President Carter in 1980 because, like I said, both had won. So
19 what?
80.
Yeah, 1980.
For football.
Yeah, that would
This
been
tradition
his
has started. Let me see. I googled it. Hold on. It was a while ago.
So anyway, if you win the Super Bowl, you get invited to the White House. Unless you say you aren't going to go, then you get disinvited to the White House. But this time...
1869.
Woo!
When the Cincinnati Red Stockings, they visited Ulysses S. Grant. But it was not until 1924 that the first Big Four sports team visited the White House, and that was the Washington Senators.
The Senators, a baseball team.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they're going to have this... it looks like the weather's going to be good enough to have it in the Rose Garden this afternoon. But so we started thinking about memorable moments when teams go...
Because there's usually some viral thing. One of them happened recently.
Oh, yeah.
Remember when Vice President J.D. Vance, this was just 2 weeks ago, when the Ohio State, the Buckeyes, they went to visit the White House. He's moving the trophy.
And oops.
Oh, no. Oh my
Oh.
goodness, he dropped it.
Well, the trophy wasn't attached to the base.
Who would have thought? I don't blame him. I would have thought that it'd be attached
Well,
too.
of course.
Yeah, but of course that was a moment that everybody was talking about. What about, I know it's the stinking Chiefs, but this time after the Chiefs won with Travis Kelce trying to do his thing and they had to stop him.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah. Don't do it.
He's going to the podium.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Pat Mahomes is like, no, we're not doing this. Not here. Not at the White House.
Waiting for this moment all my life.
And you all know that Travis Kelce likes to do his like wrestling type speeches. And
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
He just seemed like, kids when they know they're about to do something bad, the way they slowly walk up and look around, like you just know.
I've been waiting to do this.
Yes.
How about the Buccaneers? This is in 2021. They went to the White House.
And Gronk in his shirt.
He wanted to take his shirt off.
Gronkowski, just being Gronkowski.
This couldn't have been 2021. He wasn't even near the White House in 2021.
I told him to keep his shirt on. He asked me what would happen if he took it off.
Well, obviously that wasn't 2021. President Obama left office in January of 2016. There's probably 2015.
Man, that sounds
I'll get it right. I'll get it right.
But the point is, there are some great moments that happen.
Sure.
So I wonder, will we have one of those with the Eagles today?
Maybe somebody will streak across the South Lawn.
I don't know about that.
Been freezed up and yet one more appearance of Gronk. I mean, there are people in the Overexposure Hall of Fame that get embarrassed whenever he shows up. What is it, 2015? Gronk saved my life. Heavens to Betsy. I just got dizzy. Look, guys, yes,
What?
1600 Pennsylvania
That's
Avenue,
insane.
600 Pennsylvania Avenue, where the FTC is, at 2600.
I guess we didn't
some
say
foggy
name or
bottom
something.
apartment.
Who knows?
Don't get lost on the way down. It's just a short drive down. Eagles go into big championship celebration. It is their obligation, and it is what is due to them today, 4 o'clock at the White House. Listen,
I don't think it's an obligation. You can go if you want, if you don't have
Not
to.
going to need directions. They're on a plane right now. Not an airplane, kind of a plane that you get when your football team is habitually great. They are at the top of the NFL food chain. The Eagles and Wolves tour continues today.
Yeah.
As champions, White House visit, well deserved. In polarized political times, and we've been talking about it, players and fans make their own choices as to whether the Eagles should go off and face and how they feel about the president himself.
I don't think it's that deep at the end of the day. I think it's something that's tradition and it's just an event. And you go to parties where you don't like people, right? But you still go just to show your face and you get out of it, right? So I feel like it's the same thing.
I think this is something that they've been doing all along. So why would they disrespect now? Go in there and just make a presence. I was there and now I'm leaving. We won the Super Bowl.
We did win the Super Bowl. Guys, the Eagles honor Jeffrey Lurie's always said attendance is voluntary, and it seems clear that Saquon Barkley will be there. The Eagles all-pro running back spending time with President Trump on the lean one on Sunday. Jury's still out
All right,
on
where
whether the
is-
Eagles
all right.
quarterback and leader Jalen Hurts will be there. He was asked last Thursday, as we showed half an hour ago, whether or not he would go, and he did not answer. Now, the Eagles owner also said, guys, at team meetings, there is no reticence. This is an award that you get when you win the Super Bowl. It is a time-honored tradition. It absolutely is. They're happy to be asked and happy to be going. I got to double check. You're absolutely right, Alex. 1980. I thought it was President Reagan.
I thought it was too.
Well,
I mean-
let me look. It's what- That's what the Wikipedia said. So.
Well, Carter, maybe in his last moments did it. Yeah.
All right.
yeah.
Well, I'll double check. Well, it was Wikipedia that said it. So,
I trust that.
no. I mean, it could be wrong, but at least we agree on 1980. So there's that.
So Reagan
I'll
took
Google
office
again.
in January 81. Maybe. Some brave women lighting up the runway, raising money and awareness for those battling ovarian and breast cancer. The nonprofit Unite for Her hosting a Bloom fashion show. This is at Drexelbrook, Sue, Drexelbrook Event Center in, guess what? Drexel Hill.
Now, look carefully.
I'm seeing.
My husband shot this video.
I think he did
It's
well.
not real close to the stage. And now it's me and my daughter. Well, we were modeling these outfits together. They came from Silver Linings Boutique in Melbourne.
Nice event.
Yeah, they said you can walk one of the walks with somebody who supported you during your journey. And that
Your daughter.
my daughter, she was there for me.
That's yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so
What a lovely
we had our
moment.
little denim jackets. Yeah, that's my that's on their Facebook and Instagram pages and on their website as well. All the different models, you can read their stories and see what they.
Wow.
There were more than 350 people.
Oh my.
In Drexelbrook yesterday, and a lot of them were survivors as well. Besides those of us who were modeling, so it was very positive day.
That was, and they showed a picture of you when you rang your bell.
Yes.
That was at what facility?
That would be at Penn Medicine Radnor.
In Radnor.
Yes.
Yeah, what a moment. All right.
They were wonderful there too. That was my last radiation treatment. Was Christmas Eve.
Christmas, wow, what a gift. My goodness.
Yes.
Wow. Wow, what a beautiful. When was that? Friday night or Saturday?
It was yesterday.
Oh, yesterday.
Yesterday it was a brunch.
Oh, nice.
Drexelbrook, they had a lot of silent auction items and just great fundraisers. So
Beautifully
that more
done.
people can be helped by Unite from Her. You know, Sue Walton, who founded the organization, was sitting right there at that desk with you not too long ago. Remember?
I do remember that. Sure.
Yes. It's a lovely organization.
Yes, yes, absolutely. So thanks to everybody who showed up. Met a lot of Good Day Philadelphia viewers.
I bet.
Yesterday. Yay! All right, so this dog walking behind me, it never gets tired. And you know what? You want to take your dog probably for a long walk today because it's going to be so beautiful.
I don't
We
know
have
that he's a
70
kid
degrees
anymore.
by noon, 75 by 3 p.m. We'll probably top off at about 75, 76. Good boy. High pressure is the reason why. Now, once high pressure moves offshore, it's going to start to get warmer.
When he was a kid.
This is one of those Goldilocks days
Yes,
that's
I mean,
not
he's
too
a
hot, not too
man's an
cold, just
adult.
right. No precipitation until maybe a little tomorrow night, but probably Friday into Saturday is our
I never
next
understood
chance of
that
rain. Our
whole
Sunday high
change.
temperatures were delightful, 72
One of
degrees
these
in Philadelphia
kids.
and Wilmington, 71 Atlantic City and Reading, and in the upper
Well,
60s.
so he's
in
only
Trenton
22.
Yesterday, today 76, tomorrow 82. We've got 80 degrees for Wednesday. First day of May is 77, and then that chance of thunderstorms is Friday night into Saturday.
This is February of
But you
1980.
notice a lot warmer temperatures, Bob.
That would have been Carter.
I hope we
So-
finally have turned that corner.
Just saying.
Good morning, everybody. 7:18, we'll call it, on this Monday morning. Lots of sunshine.
Must have gone
coming
up
back since here.
immediately
Schuylkill
to the
Expressway
White House.
eastbound. 4-car pileup right here, right before you get to the Manio Railroad Bridge, right at Belmont Avenue. So that's causing a delay coming into the city. Starting to see some wicked sun glare from King of Prussia on into Conshohocken. So pack your shades, and you'll notice how dirty the car may be from all that pollen from the weekend. South on the Blue Route 476, little fender bender
The
here.
Blue Route.
Off to the side, right near Route 1, not really attracting too much attention. Market Frankfurt line, the L they call it now. Running with delays
Yeah.
this morning because of equipment issues.
Reagan
plus
took
normal
over in
bus and trolley
January of
delays
81.
Because of the lack of drivers. If you're heading to or from the airport this morning, not bad at all. Only 6
Wikipedia
delays,
didn't
no
fail me.
cancellations
Did not.
down at Philly International. And we're still dealing with this investigation up here in Trenton on the ramps from Route 29.
Here's why we're
to
running this.
1,
He is
and then also Route
extremely
1 right there
emotional.
between Bridge Street and the state line. Mike Canales, can I go with you?
I like when people just let it all out. When something good happens to them, they burst into tears. You know, it doesn't always have to be sad news when you cry.
That's true. So did you guys see Kyle McCord, who is from Mount Laurel and was drafted by the Eagles?
His favorite team of
Yes.
his whole life.
So here's the moment when his future changed.
He tells his family.
Hey, how are you?
It's Howie Rosen from the Eagles.
How are you doing?
You know, I think we have an obligation each year to take St. Joe's prep kid. So, unfortunately, you're going to be the selection this year. How do you feel about that?
I'm fired up, man. I'm excited.
We're going to pick you right here, and I know you've been sitting for a long time. We're fired up to have you. I'm going to put Coach Sirianni on the phone. We're going to put the picture right now. Congratulations. Can't wait to see you.
Thank you.
Hey, Kyle, how you doing? Coach Jerrick.
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. Hey, I'm doing well. I've been following your career for a while and being a local guy, so excited to get you.
Yes, sir. I can't wait. It's going to be a good deal. I'm excited, man.
So now it's time for his family to hear what Kyle was hearing on the phone, because they couldn't hear back at their house. They just know that their loved one, Kyle, is on the phone with a team. All right? So he gets off the phone, walks over to the two of them, and says which team just drafted him.
You know what team or no? No. The Eagles.
Wait, just turn the camera on.
Yeah. I think it was the family dog and not him barking.
I would like to think.
But this went on a while. Look how thrilled and emotional this whole family is.
This is something you work towards your whole life. And then on top of that, to do it for your home team?
I know.
Like, you can't get better than that.
So Kyle was teammates with Eagles linebacker Jeremiah Trotter Jr. in high school, so he's thrilled too. Isn't that nice? Okay, I have
That's really special.
a special, you got to try this segment today, and you better be hungry, because we're going to try out a Cooper Sharp cheesesteak on a Detroit-style pizza. Oh, my God. It's from Larry's Famous Steaks and Hoagies up in the Northeast. It's huge. Cheesesteak pizza. Wow. Okay. And then a grand reopening.
Of Plant and People in West Philadelphia.
That's right.
To talk about that, great Mother's Day idea. And guys, did you see
Is that
that
not
Bradley Cooper was one of the guys that fed the Eagles team as they were making all those draft picks? Did you see that picture? But yes, Mother's Day is around the corner. We have plenty of ideas, including.
But then there's another guy said he did their sushi. Well, I mean, I guess it's several days. They have to eat it out. Jesse Eater, I think. How you doing, guys? Happy Monday.
Molly.
Yes, I keep forgetting that you're there. So thank God I.
Oh, so listen.
Have I said anything weird?
We got some. We were talking about Chubby Checker, and of course he was nominated, or is now going to go into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And we talked about how he got his name, Chubby Checker, and that's how it's related to Fats Domino. Well, his daughter just tweeted us.
Yes.
Karen Domino White. She said, "Tell Jen that's right about Chubby Checker." Now he got the name. I'm one of Fats Domino's daughters here in South Jersey.
How about that?
Very cool. Yes.
90 out.
7. We've been saying 5th, I think. So we'll update that.
Well, it said, the latest copy said between the 6th and the 10th.
All right.
And you read it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it said 5th. But maybe it was 6th.
Well, we've been
Either way, not what.
We were just saying that it would have
the
to.
range.
It would have to start
Yes.
after the 5th, because that's
1
9
minute.
days of mourning. So what's the 7th?
What's that, the conclave?
We do? Who says? Oh, well, happy to do it.
45 out.
Any hard names? Oh, great. Okay. Oh, Jesus. I mean, sorry.
20.
Great.
$15.
I'm looking on my iPad to look at these names
10.
of
9.
local
8. 7.
college
6. 5,
players that got
4,
drafted into the
3,
NFL.
2,
So we
1.
can root for our local guys. Okay, 7:25 almost.
Well, in Camden County, Southern-based chicken chain Zaxby's is coming to New Jersey. It'll be the first location in the Garden State, located in Magnolia, and the location is expected to open in late 2025. Although an exact date is yet to be determined, the new location will replace an Arby's on Whitehorse Pike Route 30.
What's it called? Zaxby's?
Zaxby's, yeah. They have them all over in South Carolina, so I've had them there. Have you ever had Zaxby's?
No, I never have.
Oh.
I thought, don't get it confused with Saxby's, which is a coffee
Right.
house.
No, you've got Saxby's and you've got Zaxby's, and they are different.
Exactly.
Because Zaxby's is chicken and dipping sauce and things.
You got it, Zaddy.
Well, I think that'd be more a term for you instead of me.
Well, I haven't been a Zaddy in a long time.
No, stop it.
Yeah.
Once a zaddy, always a zaddy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good to hear.
That's how it goes.
All right, so let's get to some local young men who got drafted into the NBA. I'm going to butcher all of these names, so hold on.
But we'll get the hang of it. And you mean
What
the
did I
NFL,
say?
not the NBA.
Oh, that's true. The NFL.
Yes, but we're thinking about the NBA.
Football.
Playoffs are happening.
I was watching a lot of games last night.
Of course.
Downingtown native. He is so good. Will Howard.
I think you said that one right.
Thank you. It's Will,
Don't worry
right?
about that. Yeah.
And was drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers in the 6th round of the NFL draft. Will won the 2025 College Football Playoff National Championship of Ohio State. Before that, he was a quarterback prospect at Downingtown West High School. I believe he went to Kansas State University for a while, played there, and then moved on to Ohio State. Now, South Jersey native Bashul Tutin. I'm going with it. Or it could be Tutton. I'm going to go Tutton. Was drafted by the Jacksonville Jags in the 4th round. He went to Paulsboro High, running back at Paulsboro High School. You know, he had 77 touchdowns in 4 seasons. He started his career at North Carolina A&T in 2021, then transferred to become a Hokie, Virginia Tech, after his sophomore season. Congratulations to him.
And Camden native Miles Frazier was drafted by the Detroit Lions in the 5th round of the draft. Frazier is an offensive lineman who started his career at Woodrow Wilson High School, now called Eastside High. Frazier redshirted the 2020 season with the Panthers and earned freshman All-American honors in 2021.
Okay.
And then Frazier's high school teammate at Woodrow Wilson, Fadil Diggs, was drafted by the New Orleans Saints in the 7th round.
I can dig it.
He's also from Camden, and Diggs was the 2021 Gatorade New Jersey Player of the Year at Eastside High. And he started his college career at Texas A&M, the Aggies, before transferring to Syracuse for his final season. And he notched 120 tackles over the course of his college career.
What do you think about a mascot that's just a color, like the Syracuse orange? Do you like that?
Sure, I mean, orange is a bright color.
It really is.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I almost went to Syracuse, so, you know.
Did you?
Yeah. I got accepted. They have a nice journalism program.
Why didn't you go there? Because it was too cold?
Yeah, I was like, I don't think I could survive that.
And then you went to Missouri and realized it's just as cold.
Right, also cold.
Jeez. All right, the conclave is going to start to pick a new pope. We got a date now, May 7th.
Just announced, yes. So what's going to happen leading up to May 7th and on May 7th? We're joined by a professor of law and chair in Catholic legal studies at Villanova University. We'll talk with them next.
2:05 break.
Hello. Good morning.
I'm going to go pee. And I may not be with you when I get back. Because you may go away.
Right, because it's just till 7:30.
Well, we can go as long as you want, but I have things to get off my chest that I don't think the general public should hear.
We've got some, working out to do and things to get together.
Yeah, I haven't seen Alex since Wednesday, and so I have a bone to pick.
Well, what kind of bone we talking?
Chicken bone. So I'll probably see you tomorrow. Okay.
Thanks for joining us for Behind the Scenes. We appreciate it. Hello, Professor.
Hi, good
Professor joining us
Mike.
for this segment.
Good to meet you.
Oh, God. I'll be
Good
right
to
back.
see you.
You too,
Are those
thanks.
grasshoppers?
Those are grasshoppers.
Very nice. Golden grasshoppers.
Yep.
Yeah. Very cool. Wait, let's show the tie real quick before we close it off. Very nice. Look, he's golden grasshoppers on his tie. Is that your favorite bug?
My daughters love it.
Oh, then that's